Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this video I will try to explaining how to make a project. The name is error control in microbit. Okay, now we're examining how to make a project. Okay, so we go now go to new project. Okay, now we the project name we use it IR remote control. Okay, wait, okay, there we go. Okay, now press create to create the project. Okay, now we have a new file of the project like this. Okay, so this one, before we doing, try to install the extension. So the first is this one. You could try to search on Google. Okay, so we're on here. On the link is on right there, so it's using VIGPub. So we copy this link on right there. Now we copy with the shortcuts on that, and now we go to advanced, go to extension, and now put the links on this search bar right there, then paste it. And now here's the extension of the microbit. So this is the first one. Okay, now we click to add. Okay, we successfully add the tiny bit extension. Okay, so Windows and on the Google Cat. So yeah, go to extension again, and if you're still on the clipboard, you try to paste again. And now we actually to make the link here. So the first one we try to delete this one, this minus, and now this one we type it underscore IR and press enter to search. And then we go to extension and now click to add. Okay, now we successfully add this all of extension. Now after that, and then let's go to create it. So the first one we need to go to the on start session. Okay, so the first one we go to the tiny bit IR right there. Okay, so we go to the connect IR device to P0. So this is drag it and go to on start. Okay, so we just found it. I just forget something. Okay, now we after that we after the drag it this one connect IR device to blah blah blah, and now let's change this P0 into the P8 like that. Okay, so now we successfully added. Now on start connect to. Okay, now we go to the next step. First go to this one. So is this one, we go to the next one. The first is okay. Now next is drag this on power button, press it and drag it. Okay, now we change this on power, it's up. So when the button up, press it on the remote. Now we do action is okay. Now we go to the tiny bit right there. Okay, now we drag it curl control speed run right like that, and now drag it into these blocks. Okay, now we calculate the speed. We set the speed into the 100. So this one is, you can set the maximum speed, but I will try to recommend to set 100. So this is preferred is overspeeding as this one. Okay, now after this action, now we go to the basic, and now we find pause. Okay, now we drag the pause milliseconds. Now drag the blocks, enter right there. Okay, now we set the delay is 100 milliseconds, and now after pause this occurred on the milliseconds. Now we get it, go to the tiny extension. Now drag the curl control. Now drag the blocks, enter right there. Now set into stop. Okay, now we do after add this one is to add. Now we to prevent to just wasting time to make again, and we just need to edit. So the first we need to do is copy and paste right there. You try to copy like command C and paste command V for 3 times. Okay, now we successfully paste it. Okay, so because we doesn't change it, so we just try to edit this one. Okay, so let's try on spin left, press it. That means we press, oh wait, I mean if the on left button press it, so the do action which is just to edit. Okay, now we can control speed is spin left for 100. Okay, now with the next one on right there. Now after on left button press it, now this try to, and this one is changed to the on down button press it, and now control speed, the run is changed to the back because it's pressed down, that means it will be moved back. Okay, now the next one, how to turn right. So the first we need to change this one, so this up, the action will now press the right. Now the action is the car control speed will be spin right. So when we press the right button on the remote, the car will action is turn to right. Okay, after that, now we try to get in again. Now we pick again from the tiny bit IR and drag it on power button press and drag the blocks to the right there. And now we change this one. Now on light button press it. Okay, not light press. Okay, now we do this is the what? Okay, on B button press it. So the action when you press the B button or sound button, so the new action is as usual is making some hole like that. Okay, so we do this one on the music. Okay, so we are to do is this one is this one. So we drag these blocks, play tone. Okay, okay, so now after that one we just to set the tone when you just to press the beep on press it. Okay, now we set what we want. Okay, so let's try to unmute this. Okay, so now it's just to set example this one. Okay, okay, like this. Okay, oh this one. Okay, that's nice. Okay, now is using the 1/4 bits right there. Okay, now after that is go to the music again, and now is go down. Now we use this one. What the name? Okay, rest milliseconds. So after that we forget. Let's go to the basic, and now we drag this one pause milliseconds. Now we added is a pause for 500 no, yeah, 500 milliseconds. Now drag the blocks in right there, and the rest, oh, this one bit is on like that. Okay, okay, so we try to test the beep first, so let's try to test. Okay, so this is only test. So this action, that means when the beep button presses, it will action rush do. So because the in the simulator it does not have remote, so we use the buttons internal directly. Okay, so let's try to test. Okay, I think that's too short. Okay, so we can use this one, play tone for 1 beat, so we don't the beat is not too short. Okay, now we continue again. Okay, now it's done. Now let's drag. Okay, now we have to successfully to make all of this one. Okay, we continue again. So now the first, now we just forget it. So now we try go to basic. So when the microbit starts, so we are showing some LEDs on the internal right there. So we try to drag the show icons or show LEDs. Now we'll change the settings what you just want. So that means when microbit is on, the display is on. That means the microbit is on. So we know. Okay, so I choose this one. Okay, now after that we'll see it will be appear on right there when microbit it starts. Okay, now let's go to this one. Is try how to action to turn on the lights on the microbit. Okay, so the first we go to the tiny bit again, tiny bit IR. Now we drag it the on power button press it as usual and drag the blocks to right there. And now this action is not toggle, that means it can be turned off. Okay, I think it can. Okay, so let's go next. The first, when you change this one on light button press it. Now to do action, we go to tiny bit and drag it this one. Okay, so we drag the RGB core big value and drag the blocks into right there. And now we set this off into example chart is white. Okay, now let's make some action, a different action of the color of light. So we do the action, try to copy and paste. And now we try not on light. Try when we press the one buttons, the action is try to make shine lights. Okay, so this is not important, but I think it's yes. Okay, now we copy again, try do action for different colors, try to set when we press this one. Okay, example try 5 buttons. Now it will be appear example like blue, I think. Okay, now this action to prevent to turn on repeatedly, so we do this one when we want to turn off the light. So this is action. Okay, we recopy again, command C, command V. Okay, now we do this one on 5, this one. Okay, now on this one we change to the on power button press it. Now the action is eligible big value is to off, so that means when we press the power button right there, it will be turned off. Okay, so I think because the simulator is don't have the remote, so I can test so yeah, I think the project is done right now. So I think there is this much done right there. So I think this was enough and the project is done. So I think thanks for watching. So I think this is last action and thanks for watching. I think this project can be help to what you make the microwave project. Sorry when I have the wrong spelling works that I just entire of the to teach how to make this one. Okay, so I think this is the last say. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.